let me tell you, drinking coffee, it is not just like a drink to drink, yeah, but drinking coffee is good to make you more focused. Yes. Drinking coffee give you more energy, spirit. You know that? Yes. So by a cup of coffee, with a cup of coffee, you can find your mood, good mood, your concentration to do the test. Am I right?
Yes.
You agree with me?
Yes.
You agree with me? Only. Okay. So how to make us to save the time, because we have from the 60 test questions, we only have 1 hour. Yes, means you have to try to answer the questions 1 minute, one questions done, or two questions per 1 minute. Your chance to do that, okay? Because the time is limited. So for this listening session, you have to try to understand what is this, what's written in this. What's written in this? You have to. What is this about? Talking about what? You don't need to understand the whole. You don't need to understand the whole words one by one here. But at least you know what is this about. Talking about what? Okay, you know the main topic. Okay, and after reading that, also reading this choice. Okay, you just like close your eyes, or don't read anymore. Don't read while you are listening. Okay, when you are start listening, you have to stop reading.
Okay.
Yes, so one by one, your your eyes, when your eyes is working, your ear not working. When your ear working, your eyes stop. By that way, you can listen to the speaker carefully and understand what he is speaking in one time listening, in one time play. Understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
This is how to manage your time. So you can answer the questions by not repeating, no need to repeat the play click button twice. Okay? So like this. The chief officer is discussing safety with an AB. Why did the OS fall? Why did the OS fall? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is about safety. Okay? Why fall? Jatuh.
Jatuh, ya.
Yeah.
Is
So
broken.
the question, the answer could be this.
Is lens broken? No?
Yeah. Could be this three. So okay, now listen. Who is your next of kin? The board of registry is the place on the stand of the shipyard. He doesn't have his certificate of competence, so he can't work on board a vessel. Cargo ship and paying passenger. Not all shipping companies allow to travel on cargo ship. Paid passengers to travel on cargo ship, but others permit this as it is a way to make money. It is important that passengers arrive a few days before embarkation. The port agent checks exactly when the ship is arriving and arrange for immigration to select to stamp passport. Passengers always join the ship in sunlight atau daylight. In in daylight atau sunlight. What is the difference? Daylight, sunlight. On the ship, passengers are with photo security ID.
Ya, sekitar tahun lah. Bolak turun nggak ada. Tapi bolak pulang ke rata-rata dia 60 ke 80. Kalau yang kecil-kecilan 300-an, 60-an. Kalau yang besar itu.
Handed with photo security ID card to get through gates at traps. The captain will normally take the passenger of the vessel when they board. She can show them to immigration staff on arrival at port. Facing a hurricane at sea. Hurricanes are among the most dangerous storms. Captains are unable to avoid such storms because ships are usually on a very tight schedule. Fuel costs for a voyage can be tens of thousands of dollars a day, and a deviation creates extra expense. Cargo ships should stay away from the shore. If they are faced with a major storm at sea, to avoid being driven onto land and wrecked. It is also important to make sure there is enough power to move forward rather than getting pushed around by waves and wind. At the same time, keeping the bow pointing into the waves. A massive wave striking the ship's side could roll the vessel over and sink it. More than good fortune is needed to beat. Winning a fight against the sea depends on having a well-maintained ship, a trained and experienced crew, and of course, good luck.
Ini area operasinya di mana? Indonesia ya? Mana?
Ini deh.
Ini?
Ini?
Mm-hmm.
Iya ini Indonesia semua.
Sampai?
Indonesia ini. teknik beta ini baru di Labuan. Teknik beta.
Daylight, bukan sunlight, in daylight.
Ini dari yang KSD.
Cholera can be a fatal disease. The engineer needs urgent hospital treatment. Put him in the recovery care. The recovery position. Recovery care atau recovery position.
Ini company-nya ya.
Put him in the recovery.
Company ini.
Oh, position
Nah, di
salahnya.
atas company ini di atas dengan GRT, terus mesin, terus KW-nya GRT terus ini. Dan company-nya di sini baru ini ya. Carrier. Sama kayak di sini kan company-nya. Dan di situ ada GRT-nya.
Lengkap ya.
Carousel, holdal, carousel.
Jadi sama student SIPA ngambil Marlin di sini.
Siapa tuh?
Sama student SIPA.
Iya di sini.
Iya. Dia yang ngambil apa? Diambilin.
Dia bilang. Kenal ya?
Hah?
Kenal.
Tahu.
They are in the process of removing. Kan dia kan butuhnya yang biasa aja dia. Dia bukan yang approve. They are in the process of removing their immersion suite. Yes. The crew are cleaning up a small oil spill. The cook is going to make pancake. Bukan is going. Sedang. Salah jawabannya itu. It is no, bukan. May has no, bukan. Iya. Why are you taking photos of our vessel? What shall we do if the weather worsens?
Cepat Pak.
Oh, bisa dong.
Hah?
Saya kan panjang waktunya.
Is it fatal we switch off the engine? What precautions should be taken? What information ready for fire drill are carried out? What should you do? Emergency service must be called. Allahu Akbar.
I am proceeding to your assistance. ETA 1425 UTC.
That cargo was loaded on 31st of March.
The ship's current course is 215 degrees.
Why are the crew so angry with the cook? Has anyone seen the bosun today?
Why is it so dark in here?
Kalau lampu mati has fuse. Bulb has fuse. Putus balonnya. The bulb has fuse.
When was the last time the fire extinguishers were checked? How many screws need replacing?
Oh iya, disuruh tulisan.
So, how long do you think he's been on board?
Not long. He must have got on in one of the ports in Kenya, probably Mombasa.
So, is he Kenyan?
No, he said he was escaping persecution in Sudan, but we found papers on him that say he's Somalian.
That's a bit of a headache to sort out.
Yep, we're stuck with him till we get to Tanzania, then we'll hand him over to the authorities.
So we need to be checked. We need what need to be checked before the visitor can go on board.
Okay. So before they even get on board, make sure they're all wearing the correct PPE. Then as soon as they come on board, take them to the muster station and keep them all together away from the prohibited areas. Familiarize them with the emergency signals. Oh, and don't forget to make sure that they understand that under no circumstances can they smoke on board. So, what are you up to now?
Well, I've been looking at the chart, sir.
Okay, and have you checked the tide tables?
I wasn't able to find them, sir.
And what's the vessel's draft?
I don't know, sir.
And what's the navigational warning in this location?
According to the radio information, there are several containers that are adrift, sir.
Well, at least that's something you do know. We're going to be hitting some heavy weather soon. So before we do, I want you to find out the answers to my other questions. Look, we've had nothing but problems with this trip. We had delays with Port State Control in Mozambique, who detained us for 1 day for no real reason. Then we had that problem with suspected pirates off Madagascar. Not to mention those 2 stowaways who managed to get on board in Nigeria. So it's not our fault we're not going to be arriving on time in Namibia. What have you put in this coffee you brought me?
3 sugars, Captain, as usual.
I stopped taking sugar over a month ago, and I think this milk's off.
We have run out of milk, sir. It's soya.
Please get rid of this coffee and just bring me a black tea with no sugar. What's on the end of that heaving line?
It's a metal ball, sir.
What are you trying to do? Kill the linesman?
Should I put a hook on the end instead?
No. Don't you know how to make a monkey's fist?